Hi, I'm Wendy Weir from Libra Tea, and we're having our Tea Moment Monday right now. And of interesting turns of events, I'm in a building downtown, and in Los Angeles, and I was here applying for a passport. As I mentioned in the preamble, life has been a little bit stressful. A few things gone sideways. I guess the biggest one was 3 weeks ago. I had my purse with all my IDs stolen in Chicago while I was at a trade show. So, needless to say, that has been something else. It's kind of strange. You almost symbolically don't know who you are. It's a great time, though, to have a new idea of who you are. So it's been a fascinating process, ensuring, of course, that the credit cards don't get used to regain some ID. The biggest thing to apply for another passport was my birth certificate. I was born in Ontario, Canada, and although that seemed to work very well, they got it issued so quickly. Would you believe it got caught in a snowstorm? Then it got caught in customs, and then somehow the wrong zip code. So I actually had a 10-hour drive to go get it and come back, because I'm getting ready to go to the Toronto Yoga Show from Los Angeles on Wednesday morning. A few joys along the way have been Mrs. Cuvey at the passport office. She has been delightful. And I guess what I really have noticed and learned is that there are so many places of peace that I can go to in terms of how I have my attention. As well, there's been sick family members, significant, and the home front has definitely got a few tensions in it. So, needless to say, after driving also 3 hours this morning, I'd filled out my passport forms in green. No, must be filled out in black, so we had to refill it all out. But what I did want to share with you is those moments of peace. I got a wonderful experience last week with a half a day with Amma, who's supposedly the reincarnation of Mother Mary. She has an incredible maternal energy to her, and just a beautiful way to be steeped in meditation and steeped in a peaceful place, so that I remember my peaceful place. As well, what you focus on really grows. And so what I wanted to say this morning is this beautiful orchid. I have found this in the lobby of the passport office of the Canadian Consulate. I look over on the wall and I see this is a LEED certified building. I used to work in the energy industry, so I know that means that this building is very environmentally friendly, and that makes me happy too. So I look for things that make me happy, and I look for places of peace. And when all seems to be going awry, what I know is that is my outside world. My inside world is a place that I can control. I can't always control my outside world. So my inside world is a place that I visit. I've stepped up my meditation practice a lot in the last 3 weeks, because it just seemed like it was a little bit stressful. And so to be able to stay productive and somewhat amenable and cheery to the world, I have really understood that my meditation practice is so important to me. First thing in the morning, they say that's the best time. I haven't been able to make it out of bed for 4 or 5 o'clock, when they say is the primo time to be doing the meditating. But I must say that I've been doing a half hour in the morning, a half hour at night, and if things really start to go sideways in the middle of the day, I just go and I sit, I put my timer on my phone, and I concentrate on my breathing. That's all I really need to do. And to have a tea moment, the connection with the breath is so important. So let's take a breath. And one more. And one more. So I know all of you, many of you, have different things going on in your life, and we all have different capacity for stress, for sure. So it's all relative. But I just want you to know that a tea moment is truly, truly a wonderful way to come back to yourself, to come back to your inner experience, and knowing that you can control that through breath. focus on the breath. What you pay attention to expands. So I'm grateful to find moments of beauty, moments of bliss, moments of peace, because it keeps me going when so many things seem to be going sideways. And I know that even in the bigger world, you know, a lot of things we just don't understand, a lot of strange things going on. And truly, the way we can start any change in the world is to start with ourselves. And so that's where the peaceful tea moments come in. I encourage you to use a tea moment, to really rely on tea moments and breath and your inner experience and the place of peace to be able to reconfirm that you do have a place of peace. It's not all going to hell in a handbasket, and that you can control your inner experience. I wish you well. Hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing anybody in Toronto at the Toronto Yoga Show. And please wish me luck, cross your fingers, and my passport should be with me on Wednesday morning at 9, because I fly Wednesday morning at 10 to noon. I have faith, I have trust, it's all going to work out. Thank you so much for listening, and happy tea moments to you. Remember, find your place of peace. It's actually really useful. Thanks. Bye-bye.